Today is a big day in Pokemon Go. Yes, I have been doing a lot of traveling. Now I am back in Tokyo. We were in Kyoto, so I had to take the bullet train all the way here. It's a pretty crazy experience. I just decided to do a Zapdos raid on my way back to the hotel. I was too excited to wait any longer. And guess what? The first raid that I have done today for a legendary bird is shiny. Yes! That is some awesome shiny luck. I've been carrying this legendary bird around since I did the raid here in this park. I decided to take a few pictures of it. I'm too far to go back to the gym, so let's hope that I can catch this shiny Zapdos. Shiny, legendary Zapdos right here. Yes! Shiny, legendary Zapdos on day 1 of the Ultra Unlock. Oh yeah, and notice that when you get a shiny Pokemon, its name appears in yellow. Oh my god, it is beautiful. And by the way, shout out to the crew that helped me take down the Zapdos. Trainer Tips, Reversal, and Zoe 2 Dots are off going to their hotels. Obviously, I'm carrying a lot of crap around. Take a look at what I've got. Here's my suitcases. This is everything that I own here in Japan. I'm doing pretty well, if I don't say so myself. So, I'm gonna lug this stuff to my hotel, and then we're going to come back here and explore this park. And I'll tell you all about the Kanto Pokemon that are out right now, new shinies, awesome raid bosses. Let's get into it. Well, I finally made it to the hotel. I had the worst day ever, and I know that you guys don't want to hear anything but good news, so instead of complaining about how it took me forever to get to this hotel, lugging around all my junk, let's go to this Moltres Raid, and hopefully if Japan holds true, no matter where you are, no matter when you are, you can complete a legendary raid. So I've got about 30 minutes to make this raid. Let's see if I can make it happen. Okay, we made it to the Moltres Raid. However, it's about to time out. I took just slightly too long getting over here. I can see a group of Pokemon trainers back there who have already completed it and are now on the capture screen. That's fine though, because I see an Articuno raid in the distance. So I'm going to be walking over there now, trying to hatch my 7k eggs and take down that raid. Hopefully there's enough players over there that we can be successful in completing this raid. We made it to the Articuno raid, but I forgot to tell you guys, my microphone broke. So I am going to be recording my audio over top of this raid, and so enjoy as much as you can. I'm so sorry about the audio. However, check it out. I am using Smackdown Stone Edge Tyrannitars for this battle, and I'm also using Golems with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Those are your best counters for all 3 of the legendary birds, whether it's Articuno, Zapdos, or Moltres. So you can be using your Tyrannitars or Golems for all 3. Just make it easy on yourself. I myself have maxed out all of my Smackdown Tyrannitars because they are indeed the best rock types in the game right now. Now, I want to show you guys how to get an excellent throw on an Articuno or any of the birds. Let's go do it. Alright, so I want to show you guys how to get this throw down. It's super easy once you get down the technique. If you haven't done the circle lock technique before, I want to say shout out to Prodigy's Nation because he's the one that I first saw ever do it. So, what you need to do is you wait for the bird to go down low on the screen. They're either up high or down low. So, see how he's up high right now? Don't even bother throwing when he's up high. You wait for him to calm down, and then you initiate the circle locking technique. So here we go. You hold down the ball. So press your finger on the ball. You can see the circle zooming in on the bird's face. Once it's around his face, that's when you let go. You don't want the circle to be too small because then you'll miss, but you want it to just be around the bird's face. Then you wait for him to attack. Wait for the bird to plunge forward like Articuno does. So we're gonna wait and then throw. You want to finish the throw before he's done attacking, because if he's done attacking, then the circle will start to shrink again. Here I'm using a golden raspberry. You can see I only got the great throw because I threw slightly too far to the left, but you guys get the idea. I think most people understand how to do the circle locking technique by now. And here's the awesome part about this Articuno that I just caught. It's 1666 CP, which is perfect attack and defense blown away. 100% Articuno is 1676 CP, Moltres is 1870, and Zapdos is 1902. So go ahead and take a screenshot to remember these CPs, because if you're like me, it's nice to have a graphic in your pocket. So take a screenshot. I also want to point out, don't forget that there is now new field research in Pokemon Go. If you capture 5 Fire-type Pokemon, you're going to be rewarded with a Silver Pineapple Berry. Another field research that's out right now is Growlithe, and Growlithe is a new shiny. So, if you haven't gotten shiny Growlithe yet, be on the lookout for that field research. And here is a cute little group of ladies walking in their kimonos over the bridge in Tokyo. I just thought this was beautiful. I had to show you guys just a taste of the Tokyo scenery. I don't really like that ugly highway right there, but it's really cool. No matter where you are in Tokyo, it just is this vibrant nightlife scene, basically. There's always people out walking around. This city is just cram-packed full of Pokemon Go players. And speaking of Pokemon Go players, I ran into these Mario Kart racers. That was really interesting. People in Japan just love their video games. Okay, after walking around Tokyo all night, I have finally managed to hatch these 7-kilometer eggs. Well, we're about to hatch them. Let's find out if I get any regional Pokemon from the Kanto region. This is the first batch of 7-kilometer eggs that I have hatched during the Ultra Unlock. We're looking for Farfetch'D, Tauros, Kangaskahn, and Mr. Mime. So I think that this is a beautiful place to get hatching these eggs. Hopefully they'll make me lucky. Let's get cracking. And I want to say sorry about my voiceover. I actually lost the audio data for these files. Look at my face. I'm shocked. I had no idea that Porygon was going to be in the 7-kilometer eggs. I actually was thinking to myself, wait, did I just hatch a 10-kilometer egg? Is that a 10-kilometer egg? I was like, okay, whatever. Let's keep hatching these. Okay, this is definitely a 7-kilometer egg. I was like, alright, hopefully this one will be a regional Pokemon. And it's another Porygon. I was so surprised. I couldn't even believe it. I had no idea that Porygon was in 7-kilometer eggs. And the worst part was that both of these Porygons were not even that good of HP, CP, IV, none of that stuff. So I thought, well, let me see if I can get in a different spot and it'll be a little bit luckier. So here goes my third Ultra Unlock 7K egg, and it is another Porygon. Just look at my confusion. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you can actually hatch Porygon from 7-kilometer eggs. You can actually hatch a bunch of different things from 7-kilometer eggs now, including a Alolan Pokemon. So just because you're hatching a 7-kilometer egg doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to hatch a regional Pokemon. Apparently, these regional Pokemon are still very rare in these gifted 7-kilometer eggs. So you might have to hatch quite a few before you finally get a regional Pokemon. Now I'm just trying to hatch these 5-kilometer eggs to get them out of the way. Remember that shiny babies are coming out of 5K eggs, like Togepi, Magby, Wynot, so those are always good. I finally am hatching the last 7-kilometer, and it's, yep, another Alolan Sandshrew. I was surprised, to say the least. Take a look at how confused I was at the time. I didn't realize that Kanto Pokemon, other than regionals, and still Alolan Pokemon, were going to be in 7-kilometer eggs. So I was really surprised. Hopefully you guys have better luck than I did with your first hatches of your 7-kilometer eggs, and I hope that you guys get those Kanto regionals. But now I decided to go get some food. I went over here to this Family Mart because I was walking around all night. I skipped dinner just to hatch these eggs, got some food from Family Mart, and of course it started to rain, so I couldn't even walk around anymore. But I was lucky enough to start hatching a batch of 3 more 7-kilometer eggs on my way home. So here we go. Boom! I finally got a Mr. Mime. Of course, I've been all over Europe, so I've gotten my own Mr. Mime by catching him in person, so it wasn't a new Pokedex entry for me. However, I was super excited just to finally hatch a Mr. Mime, which is pretty cool because remember, once Gen 4 comes around, we're going to be hatching Mime Jr., his baby Pokemon, rather than a Mr. Mime. So to actually hatch a Mr. Mime is kind of like a legacy in itself for the Pokemon, because you'll never be able to hatch a Mr. Mime after Mime Jr. becomes a thing. And here it is, after hatching an Alolan Vulpix, I did, out of my third 7-kilometer egg of that batch, get another Mr. Mime. I'm happy. and I got to toast the end of the night with my Family Mart food that I got. I got some bananas for my breakfast in the morning, chocolate log thing that was delicious, some Red Bull, all kinds of stuff, and of course it continues to rain in the game, so I just keep an incense on and catch what I can. So all of that being said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I seriously love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around despite the audio being weird with this video. I don't know what happened to my audio. I guess something got messed up with my camera. Let me know in the comment section below if you actually like the voiceover better than the audio in the video, because maybe I can do more voiceover style stuff, kind of like PokeDex. Yeah, because he's very inspiring to me as well. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this Japan video series. I'll be here until the end of Chikorita Community Day, so I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out!